Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for sticking with us here at GameSpot during our live coverage of E3 2014. I'm your host, Chris Waters, and right now we've got zombies, monsters, robots, in that order, possibly one on top of the other. I don't know how exactly it's going to play out, but Matt Denomme here is here from NMAS Entertainment, and he's going to show me what it's all about. Matt, welcome to the stage.
Thank you.
Glad to have you on here. Can you flex your zombies, monsters, robots t-shirt there?
Check it out.
Nice. We've got the laptop here. We got a game set up because Zombies, Monsters, Robots is in a closed beta right now. So you've got people raring to play with you.
Yeah, we have a small audience playing the game right now, helping to test. But next week we're going into closed beta 2. We're ramping up. We're going to invite a whole bunch more people into the game, and it's a multiplayer-focused game, so that just means more fun, more action.
Excellent. All right. Well, let's get into it. And
sure.
While we do, set us up. What mode this is? This is like a horde mode kind of thing?
Yeah, we're jumping into a mode called Kill Everything, and it's a survival-based mode, like a horde mode, as you said.
Kill everything.
Yes.
All right, that's really on the nose. I like
right,
it.
Yeah, we don't pull any punches. It's no qualms about it. And with a name like Zombies, Monsters, Robots, right, you're going to kill everything. So we got like zombie dogs. And in this particular map, which is called Mercy Killing, it takes place in a hospital. So you're killing like zombie nurses and janitorial staff. Really the works. And it culminates in a...
Zombie janitorial staff, the most sinister of all zombies.
Take that, orderly. And it culminates in a crazy boss fight with a sea monster because, hey, why not, right?
Sure. It's right there in the title. Got to put it in there.
Kill everything is our tagline.
All right.
So I'm going to join a game in progress, or not in progress. We're going to start it up in a moment.
Cool. And if that headset's giving you a little trouble, you can just squeeze it together. The metal is malleable. You can pop it off and pinch it in if you want. No problem.
My head is
and
not
while
big
you
enough.
finagle with it a little bit, I'll remind you folks that we're taking questions for all of our live stage demos here. You just send them in to us via Twitter using the hashtag GameSpotE3. You can send them to me personally at CT Waters. Or you can join the GameSpot chat room and put your questions in there. We'll try to take a look. It's been awesome having you guys ask questions this whole time. So if you got any for Zombies, Monsters, Robots, send them our way. So Matt, we're going to hop in here, and you got a bit of a character select screen, or are we just seeing your customized character?
This is the lobby, and yeah, there's a bunch of characters in the game, as you can see, and they're all customized with various gear and equipment. You can customize the look and feel of your character, of course, as well as earn and unlock guns in the game to your liking and customize various loadouts, up to 4 loadouts that may suit different scenarios. The game, it has co-op-based modes, but also PvP as well. So you might have a loadout that's tailored to competitive play, whereas another loadout may be more geared to cooperative play, taking down zombies, depending on the enemy type, essentially, or the map that you're going to play.
Right on. So are you playing as Dr. Guy, Rambo fan, Metal Gear Solid dude, or Lady Camo over here?
I'm in the back.
Oh, you're in the back?
Yeah.
Tank Top?
Yeah.
Tank Top McGee, awesome.
That's me.
All right. So this is 5-player co-op horde mode?
Yes, but...
Kill everything mode. I want to use the proper nomenclature here.
But some modes, some maps support up to 8 players, and that's when the action gets really frantic and crazy.
Okay, so that's a mode and maps sort of designated,
yes.
right?
There's even like campaign modes in the game where you play through like a little bit of a standalone story. Depending on the difficulty, they usually take about an hour to complete, and they tell a little bit of a story, and they're linear, and those support up to 8 players, which is crazy. Like, it's hordes of zombies and crazy robots and all sorts of different enemy types, but with 8 players on screen, it gets out of control. Yeah.
So it seems like definitely guys really leaning into sort of the a lot of quantity, a lot of over-the-top sort of action.
Yeah, we chose the name Zombies, Monsters, Robots just for that very reason, you know, because
does this help?
Oh wow, look at this!
Pop the table up a little bit.
Damn.
Give you a little more.
You guys are well equipped for this.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So you can see here my character. It's third-base shooter, third-person shooter. You'll notice if you look at me reload, it has the active reload system, which you may be familiar with from Gears of War.
Oh yeah, that's a good mechanic.
Yeah. So even when you're reloading, it's action-packed. These guys just handedly cleared out the first wave. The action will ramp up in subsequent waves, of course, and then it culminates in this final boss fight, as I said, with a sea monster, which we've called the Reaper Fish.
The Reaper Fish.
In this specific gameplay mode, you cannot take cover, but in PvP, the gameplay is very much like stop and pop, like Gears of War style. And you'll notice here, see these zombies coming in over these barricades?
Yep.
Once they destroy them a little bit, the team can work together to repair them, which will impede the progress of zombies in subsequent waves.
Yeah, so you've got the fortification thing going. Do you have, now that's sort of a defensive barricade. Do you have any offensive assets in terms of
Yes, you do.
stuff you can do?
In each map, there are environmental traps that the team can work together to activate. You'll notice as I barricade windows and doors, and as I kill zombies, I'm accruing points at the top of the screen. Those points can be spent on weapon pickups scattered throughout the map and to activate those environmental traps that I mentioned. You'll notice that a player on my team just picked up a bomb, and that clears the wave. That kills all the enemies on screen.
Like bombs do.
Yeah, and there's various pickups of that variety in the game where you can like pick up a drop that will give everybody maximum ammo. Here you'll notice I'm repairing the door here, or the window rather. And
It's very responsible of you.
I'm sorry?
Very responsible of you.
And as you do, if two players repair it together, it speeds up the progress, of course.
So this, you've sort of name-dropped a few other games in your description of the mechanics, and those are good reference points, certainly to help players understand what you guys are, where your inspirations lie at. But so how do you, with zombies, monsters, robots, where are you guys carving out your niche in terms of like the player experience? When people come to your game, what do you want them? What kind of experience do you want them to have?
So the game is very much a number of games. Like it's a mashup, and there's a ton of stuff. I think what really makes Zombies, Monsters, Robots, or ZMR as we call it, stand out is just the sheer variety of different game modes on display. As I mentioned, we have PvP, but we also have unique modes. Like we have a upcoming mode called Mercs vs. Monsters that puts players in. It's a PvP competitive mode that puts players in control of the monsters themselves, and each monster has a different ability.
Now you're talking my language.
Yeah, and then we have like another cooperative mode where it's called Threshold Defense, and players will work together to prevent enemies that they're proceeding towards a portal at the back, and you have to stop them from progressing to that point. So players can set up turrets on the map. It's very much like a tower defense style mode, and players can set up turrets and other traps in the environment to impede the progress of zombies and prevent them from escaping through this portal. And that mode's unique in the sense that you're not just fighting zombies, but also like mercenaries that shoot back at you as well. So it's a mashup of all the different enemy types in the game. This current mode is just zombies, but there's other wave-based survival modes where you fight mercs that shoot back at you with rocket launchers, grenades, and other weaponry.
I gotta say, Matt, I haven't heard a lot of talk about robots so far.
Yes, so there is an upcoming mode as well called Mech Team Match, or Mech Team Deathmatch, and that puts players in controls of mechs as well. So you'll be flying around, boosting around as well, and fighting other players equipped in mech suits.
When you say flying around, is that sort of like I mean, are you talking like full-on like armored core kind of mech stuff?
You can thrust around and boost on a limiter, yes.
All right, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, zombie nurse.
Yeah.
You've never stood a chance.
So here you see like a little zombie dog, and there's just a wide variety of different enemy types. This is just kind of like a sample.
And you guys have definitely, that looks more like a zombie hyena, man. That thing is nasty. I mean, how sort of, you guys have definitely a certain sense of humor going here with the game.
Sorry?
You guys definitely have a certain sense of humor going with the game.
Yeah.
How goofy are you getting? Like, where do you draw the line in terms of like, zombie janitorial staff is one thing, but you're not,
We really, I don't know that there is a line.
Okay.
There's an update coming out in the future that has dinosaurs, and they have missiles strapped to their back. So, like, I don't know. The sky's the limit, pretty much.
That's fantastic. Tell me that the dinosaurs will be playable, Matt. Tell me about playable dinosaurs.
No plans as of yet, but that would be fantastic.
Hey, listen, development doesn't stop when the game comes out, dude.
No.
I want to see playable dinosaurs.
Especially in the case of Zombies, Monsters, Robots, we have a monthly update schedule post-release. So we got Closed Beta 2 launching next week, and then we have a big update planned early July, and then every month after that, we're going to introduce new weapons, new maps, and even new gameplay modes to the game.
And so, with monthly updates, talk to me about the pricing structure for Zombies, Monsters, Robots.
So every weapon in the game currently can be unlocked through gameplay.
Okay, and it's free to play.
It's totally free to play, yes. And so you can earn these things called, you earn bullets by completing maps, and you can exchange those in a shooting gallery for new weaponry. Or you can just purchase weapons if you don't want to wait it out, and you can purchase them directly as well with money. Okay. Or there's weapons that can also be purchased with in-game currency as well. And you can also purchase things like turrets and stuff that can help you out on maps such as this as well.
So those will be expendable resources, the turrets.
Consumable, yes.
Consumable. That's the word I was looking for.
Thank
you.
Yeah.
And what about like character? In terms of character customization, you know, obviously the loadouts are a big part of it.
They are,
but what about outfits?
There's lots of zany outfits as well that players can purchase. We're going to be adding those over time as well. Right now, the outfits that are currently available are kind of reeled in. They're not too zany, but there are some that are coming that I think fit the humor and style of the game.
All right. Well, Matt, certainly some wacky action here with you guys, your outfits, your zombies, your monsters, your robots, the whole shebang.
Yeah.
Tell folks how they can get into the closed beta 2 you guys are launching next week.
Sure. So we'll be giving away keys through GameSpot, actually. So if people stay tuned to GameSpot.com next week, they'll be able to secure themselves a key for the closed beta.
Yes.
But a little bit of promotion there. But if you want to sign up for the beta today, for a chance to get in, we're sending invites constantly. You can go to www.playzmr.com and sign up there for a chance to be eligible to play in the beta as well.
Very cool, Matt. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you, Chris.
Showing us some ZMR. That was
cool,
fun.
Man.